Hey Taurus, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to any new viewers. I'm Simone, the Moon Goddess. So this is a love check-in. So I think 2 weeks ago I posted the love readings for all the signs for the month of May. So I thought that I would do a little check-in, a little quick video, just to see where you all are at. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. Welcome. If any of you, if anyone is interested in a personal reading, you can contact me via the details in my description box below. Follow me on Instagram at THEMOONGODDESSSTAROT. There's 3 S's. So we just had a new moon a couple days ago, new moon in Taurus. I hope everybody had a beautiful new moon and is having a beautiful new start to the new lunar cycle. So like I said, I thought I'd just do a quick check-in and see where you're at. No, last video, it seemed like Taurus, you were looking to walk away from some kind of love situation, maybe a business relationship, a business partnership, some kind of collaboration, some kind of relating. And it obviously a significant relationship, okay? So it looks as if you guys are looking to walk away. Fed up maybe, or just seeing that it was the end. I don't remember all the details, but let's see where you are headed, where you are. Let's see where you are now that we've just had a new moon, and let's see where your mind is at. I also posted new moon videos, dealing with the shadow self, okay? What aspects of ourselves might be holding us back as we move on to a new cycle, along our new lunar cycle, heading towards the full moon. We want to drop everything that's dragging us back, yes? So if you haven't checked out those videos, they would have covered from the 4th to the 10th of May, but you might still have some jewels in there as you go along, Okay, so what are the messages for Taurus for love? This is Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Wow, okay. 5 of Swords reverse. So y'all ain't fussing or fighting right now. I can see y'all not fussing or fighting right now. Okay, Taurus. Well, excuse me. Bottom of the deck is the Empress. So yeah, y'all ain't fussing, y'all ain't fighting, y'all just like reveling in your Taurian magic. Me, Taurus moon, so the new moon was a lunar return for me, and I've been feeling it. I've been feeling all of myself, feeling beautiful and powerful and creative and just very much master of my own domain, you know what I mean? So Taurus season, I'm sure this is how a lot of you feeling, and the energies show me here that that's basically it. You've put down the swords. You don't, maybe not even having a lot of dialogue with others. Pluto retrograde will do that. And you're just like mind on your money, money on your mind kind of vibe, creating, building your businesses, working towards whatever your goals are. Feeling very confident, feeling very independent, connected to nature. Man, look, Taurus, get it. Okay, Taurus, get it. Okay, top of the deck is 5 of Wands. Okay, so if there is any kind of dialogue or conflict, stir up passions. I feel this is more passionate energy than conflict. This 5 of Wands can talk about strife, but I feel like it's always healthy strife, like healthy competition, like going up for a promotion against some, a number of other potential candidates, that type of conflict. So that's what you're all about. You're all about stirring up the energies within yourself to get what you gotta get, to do what you gotta do. Stirring up passions in others as well, with all this Venus energy flowing out here. Okay, let's see. Okay. King of Pentacles, Taurus. So you're all definitely about y'all's money. So you've shifted the energies from maybe focusing on a relationship that wasn't particularly healthy, and now it's almost as if you're shifting it into building your own legacy, like self-love, you know, directed energies to build something solid is what I'm feeling. Okay, Taurus, are you mad? I could totally relate to this energy as well. Totally relate. King of Pentacles, definitely master of his own domain. Definitely. He brings everything into manifestation. You know, look at all of that he is drowning in. Coins, food, just grapes, you know, grapes and grapes and grapes. You know, that's just prosperity and abundance. So building. Okay, Taurus. Let's see where's Taurus? Where's Taurus heading? Let's see. Where is Taurus heading? Okay. Two of Wands reversed. Okay. So as much as you guys are bringing that energy back into self, okay, you're also being asked to make sure that the structures that you're standing on are solid. And considering you got King of Pentacles here and the Empress, I'm feeling y'all are pretty thorough, but you're going back to the drawing board about something. Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so yeah, I feel like this stepping back, you know, reconsidering what's being offered to you, reconsidering where you're directing your energies. It's interesting, got all this Wands energy. I don't know, there's a lot of fire energy here, so I feel like y'all definitely fired up, and you're going back to the seedling so you can move forward in strength. That's she's all about her business. She's all about her resources. She's all about making things happen. All of that passion, you know, directing that energy towards building, staying focused. Okay. Wow. Okay. There's a lot happening here. So you have 10 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. You have the Lovers reversed under that 10 of Pentacles. We might need to focus on some balance here, because under your Queen of Wands is actually the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So as much as you are all about your money, you're building your business, getting that degree, whatever your mind is focused on right now, also be mindful of not blocking off, because you can be so like, okay, all the women who are independent, you know, throw your hands, men as well, like you could be so focused on getting coin, you know, that you block out love, that you block out nurturing energies, that you block out other aspects, that you end up being focused so much on your tangibles. Because right now I feel like this Lovers, this could be about the relationship you're walking away from, but I feel like this energy is saying to you to bring some balance into yourself. Okay, so don't be so focused on yang energy, putting out, like be fired up and inspired to get what you need to get, to build what you need to build, but don't lose sight of your yin energies. Don't lose sight of the observing aspect. Don't lose sight of the slowing down, knowing when to listen, knowing when to receive. Okay, because right now your coins here, you get the feeling of maybe turning your back on people, you know, because you're so focused. but I get the sense of isolating as well, or being way too focused on materials. Okay, because you got your Queen of Pentacles and your Ten of Pentacles reversed. This Ten of Pentacles, I feel like, is always connected to community and tribe and family and ancestors following you, spirit team following you, you know. There's a bit of a disconnect here. So you might be so much about flossing that you and working and building that you lose sight of connecting. Okay, the Empress is also about connecting. Okay, as much as she's about all that you know, making whatever she needs to make happen, she's still connected to nature. She is nature. Okay, so don't lose sight of that. Don't lose sight of your spiritual aspects as well. Don't lose sight of the nurturing aspects. Don't lose sight of taking care of yourself on the spiritual level. Okay, so that's your message. But Taurus, honestly, like, I don't even think I'm going to bother to dig, because it feels like you guys are very much turning the energy that you were that you were putting out to somebody else. You've turned it on to yourself. So that's an interesting growth here for some of you. Some of you watch out for some kind of codependent. Maybe that's what your codependency is. Focused. It's like you shut down your emotional side in order to deal or process. So you've turned it into work. Okay. And the energies are definitely about work and building, but again, bring some balance. Okay. All right. So 2 cards here for you. The first one is not for you. And the next one is never ending story. So that's really, really interesting energies for Taurus. Right. So Taurus, your first card, not for you. I was like, what is this? That's not for Taurus. So it says okay. There are times when it appears that no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the result you seek always seems to elude you. It's as if you don't really get to be in the game and you feel you're just watching from the sidelines. The appearance of this card indicates that you are not going to attain what you want right now. That indeed your dreams for that exact thing will not be fulfilled. This is a time to radically accept that not everything is available to you when you want it. Take heart, for there are benevolent forces who desire the best for you and have a much clearer idea of what it is for your highest good. Rejection is God's protection. Something much better will make you truly happy is on its way. Trust this. Okay, Taurus? So I'll read the relationship bit. It says, some relationships carry an innate seed of failure in them that is obvious from the beginning. But the red flags escape your observation or you refuse to acknowledge them. When a relationship is not meant to be, it is not possible to make it be. Rejection is a sign that you're being protected by the divine. If you are the one who must reject another, remember that you do so for both your sakes. For every pot there is a lid. This one may not be the best fit. So, Taurus, yeah, I hope that message makes sense to you. Remember when I was saying something about codependency? And with this Lovers reversed, I don't know if some of you might still be holding on in some way. But regardless, is like there must be some balance here. Whether this is another person, it always comes back to self. It always comes back to self. So you need to balance your inner energies, okay? Because that will determine a lot about how you then relate and project onto others, or how you relate to others, or you know what I mean, what manifests in your reality. Your next card, never ending story, 37. Okay, it says there is a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt and loss, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing and arrogance, and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. It is the old story whose refrain is that you cannot do this, must not go there, should not say that, lest your world come crumbling down. Today, know that none of this is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie, wants to protect you, and needs to be seen as a victim. Love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story, and the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. Okay, it says relationships. Sometimes your heart enters into a contract with another that results in pain, not because of abuse or neglect, but for other more complex reasons. Shame, fear of intimacy, and low self-esteem are the greatest challenges to the success of a relationship. Consider how valuable this knowledge is, however. Right now you have an opportunity for important healing, but you must reflect on the stories that you weave about love, connection, abandonment, rejection, and loneliness. Not only do you need to begin a new story, you need to forgive yourself for telling yourself the old ones. Have compassion for the part of you that believes all these narratives. None of them were ever true anyway. So I don't know if some of you, as much as you feel like this Empress, as much as you feel like this King of Pentacles, you're focused on building your tangibles, but it might be covering up. It might just be a distraction from processing what you've lost. This might be internal conflict, you know, for some of you. You might have pulled back vocally or even feel defeated. And then there's all of this happening on the inside of you. But know that this is who you truly are. This is your trueness. This is your self, your core, okay? So that's interesting, Taurus. Interesting. Some of y'all might be having a bit of a hard time. Even though you're walking away, might still be some doubts, and that's understandable. But know that you're the Empress, and this is male or female, okay? It's just energy, so this can be applied to male or female. You are that god, you are that goddess. Okay, one check-in message for love for Taurus as they go through the month of May. Okay, that's way too many. Month of May for Taurus, love check-in. What's the message you want to share for Taurus for the love check-in? Thank you. It says show the world the real you. Okay. Full moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is the sign of the collective. So you know, when I was saying, when I see this Ten of Pentacles reverse, I feel like you might be isolating yourself away from those who love you, from friends, family, tribe, you know. And Aquarius is the sign of the collective, relationships, and you know. So this is very much you, but for some of you who might be feeling like you are paddling, you're like a swan on surface but paddling underneath. If you feel vulnerable, you feel vulnerable. That's fine, okay? You don't need to pretend to anybody. You reach out to those who love you. As much as you're that god or goddess, at some point we do feel that vulnerability. At some point our energies are a bit out of sync, you know? So choose you and speak to somebody who might be able to help you. So let's see what that card is about. Full moon in Aquarius. So it says, this card brings a message from the cosmos that you need to detach a little from whatever situation you're asking about. Someone might be keeping you at arm's length now, but it's no bad thing. It's important for you to allow life to unfold and progress, even if change seems like a frightening prospect. If you've been holding yourself back from showing the world the real you, this card reminds you that your unique characteristics are what make you special. Okay? In a relationship, you're being too aloof or detached. In a relationship, are you being too aloof or attached or detached? Sorry. Go ahead and be yourself in whatever is coming up for you. So it says, attune to the moon, be aware of your feelings, but also be prepared to move on. Okay. Additional meanings: don't lose the beauty and romance of life. You are too much in your head. Get into your heart. Venus, right there. A friend needs you. Be there for them. And a situation is going to take a very unexpected turn. So that's your energies. It says every full moon is a time to release and let go, but the addition of Aquarian energy to the mix triples that message. Aquarius is the opposite of clingy, and pulling this card at any time suggests either you need to let go or someone is thinking they're the ones who need to let go, perhaps of you. What needs to go? What is the right thing to do? Whatever happens next could be highly unconventional or unexpected. So yeah, I feel like y'all putting on a face of all about my money, all about my coin, but underneath you might be still struggling and still, like, you know, graceful swan on the surface and paddling for dear life at the underneath the surface. That's fine. That's unexpected. That's understandable. Okay, but this doesn't need to be you. You know, you have people who surround you and love you. Reach out to somebody, speak to somebody, channel those energies into something creative and artistic, and enjoy life and self-love. Have, you know, do lovely things for yourself. Don't get too Taurian where you don't feel like doing anything at all, or the extreme of work. Bring some balance into that, okay? Always come back to you. Bring some balance. So Taurus, that's your message. That's your little check-in with love. We will see where this goes at the end of the month. As we move towards the full moon, keep your thoughts highly elevated. Keep your energies as high as possible. Connect with nature. Ground yourself. Enjoy the good life. And big love. Okay? Big love to you, Taurus. So until next video. Laters.